Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into ways to love wisely and live happily without unnecessary stress. In today's fast-paced world, it can feel like happiness and peace of mind are always just out of reach. Research has shown that 50% of our happiness is inherited, 10% is circumstances, and the other 40% is influenced by people, activities, and how you see the world. The happiest people are not the wealthiest, nor the youngest. Lottery winners report being no better off 1 year after their winning. A 76-year-long Harvard study on happiness showed that income over $75 did not make you any happier, and that people over 70 were happier than those at 18 years of age. But what if I told you that the key to a tension-free, joyful life isn't as complicated as it seems? It's all about making a few mindset shifts and daily habits that are totally within your control. Stick with me, and I'll show you how positive thinking, gratitude, kindness, and more can completely change the way you experience life and love. Let's get into it. Number 1, positive thinking. We hear this a lot, but what does positive thinking really mean? For me, it's the conscious effort to focus on the bright side, even when things aren't perfect. For instance, when I've faced stressful situations like work deadlines or arguments with loved ones, I've realized that my mindset was the deciding factor. By simply asking myself, what's the lesson here? Or how can I grow from this? Instead of dwelling on the negative, I was able to turn setbacks into opportunities. Your mind is a powerful tool. When you train it to think positively, life becomes a whole lot easier. Number 2, being grateful. Gratitude is one of the quickest ways to shift your energy from stress to peace. I remember going through a tough period financially, and it felt like I was always thinking about what I didn't have. But the moment I started focusing on the small things I was grateful for, like good health, supportive friends, or even a good cup of coffee, it completely transformed my outlook. I wasn't magically rich overnight, but I felt rich in other ways. And that shifted my experience of life. When you focus on what you do have, it's amazing how life feels lighter. Number 3, optimistic outlook. An optimistic outlook doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means believing that better days are ahead, even when times are tough. There were moments in my life where things felt uncertain, whether it was waiting for results from a job interview or dealing with personal challenges. But I've always kept a sense of hope that things would work out. And you know what? They usually did. Optimism creates space for solutions and growth. When you expect good things, you're more open to them happening. Number 4, practicing acts of kindness. There's something truly magical about kindness. Whenever I've felt stressed or stuck, one of the best ways to break out of it has been doing something nice for someone else. Whether it's helping a friend in need, volunteering, or even just offering a smile to a stranger, those small acts of kindness give you a sense of purpose. It reminds you that life isn't just about your problems. Kindness creates connection, and that connection brings happiness in a very natural, tension-free way. Number 5, using your strengths. We all have unique strengths, and using them can lead to both happiness and fulfillment. Personally, I've found that when I focus on what I'm good at, whether it's in my career, relationships, or hobbies, I feel more in flow and less stressed. I've learned not to compare myself to others, but to embrace my talents and passions. When you lean into your strengths, life feels more effortless, and that sense of ease is where true happiness can grow. Number 6, having intimacy with your spouse regularly. Intimacy is a vital part of any relationship, not just in a physical sense, but emotionally too. I've experienced firsthand that when my partner and I prioritize spending time together, being affectionate and truly connecting on a deeper level, it makes everything else in life easier. The more connected we are, the more secure and loved we feel, which drastically reduces tension in the relationship and in life. A strong, intimate bond with your spouse is one of the best ways to ensure long-term happiness. Number 7, not thinking too hard about being happy. Sometimes, the harder you try to be happy, the more elusive it becomes. I used to put pressure on myself to feel happy all the time, which, ironically, made me more stressed. But then I learned to relax and let happiness come naturally by focusing on what I enjoy and letting go of the need to force it. When you stop overthinking happiness, you allow yourself to actually experience it in the little moments. Just let it flow. Living happily and tension-free is a journey, not a destination. The key is in how you approach life, with positive thinking, gratitude, kindness, and by truly connecting with those you love. Remember, happiness isn't something to chase. It's something you create moment by moment. So, love wisely, focus on what matters, and let happiness find you naturally. Well, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment your thoughts below. Watch the recommended video on the screen, and I'll see you in the next video.